Good everyone, my name is Graphics. In this video, we want to draw the orthographic projection of this diagram we have here by looking at this side where the arrow is actually pointing, right? We're looking from this side. Now, before we start, the first thing you have to do is to draw your X and your Y axis in this manner. So I'm going to move this to this point, and I'm going to draw the x-axis this way. And see that? And I'm going to draw the y-axis this way. Let's do that and see. So let's draw the y-axis at this point. Okay. We have this. Sorry. Now when you've done that, you now measure 5 mm up, left and down, or whatever dimension of the chest. I'll just take a little one here and I'll do this. Up, down, left and right, and I'll just draw my line that will pass through those points. This is this, then come here too, same thing here. I have that. Then I'll do the same thing here too. And here too. Now this is the first thing you will do, right? Let me just make you see what I'm actually talking about. This is the first thing you're going to do, right? So you have the first quadrant, second quadrant, and what? The third quadrant. That again. Now, I'm drawing a first angle projection, so my elevation where the arrow is pointing will be here, right? In the second quadrant, or in the first quadrant, but I choose, since standard, we'll use the second quadrant. Now let's see what we are going to see when we are looking at this side here. Now looking at this side, just pay attention and watch. What am I going to see when I'm looking from this side? So this is what we are actually going to see. You see this side here, let's say this is my point A, here is also my point A, this is B, this is what? B, then we have here which is what? C, right? You see all these points here you're seeing. So this is our diagram here. So this is what you are going to draw at this point, right? So because this is actually touching my diagram here, I would like to lift it up a little bit. So what I will simply do is you just measure what you have here, you place it here. So let's do that and see. So let me just take this up a little bit this way. So this is what you just replicate at the third quadrant here. Why I just raise this up, I don't want you to touch my diagram here, right? So you should the normal way, your 5 or your 10 or your 15 anyhow you want it. So let's start. I know the entire length from here to here is given to be 118 as measured. So you measure 118 in the diagram. By the time you add your 100 plus 18, you'll be having 118. So this is what we just have from here to this point. So I'll bring out that plane. Can you see that? I'll just bring out the plane. You can look it from your diagram. So from this point, this is where it is actually ending. That is my 100 and what? 118. Right? If you follow the video on isometric, you get to understand what I mean. So now, because we're told that from here, from the diagram, from this point to this point is 100, then from here to here is 18. Because of the diameter is 36, that's why we're using 18 there. Now what I will do is, the distance from here to here is what? 56. Right? From here to here is giving us what? 56. So I'm going to measure 56. Is that the key? Use my meter rule and I'll measure 56. So I'll measure 56 from this point, from 0, I'll measure 56. Right? This is 10 and this is 56 here. Is that the key? That is 56. Now the next thing is the height. Just the same plane. I cannot bring out that same plane instead of wasting my time. The height here is just from this plane straight down to this plane. The height is just 63. So you can measure 63 from here to here, 63 as given in the diagram. So from the plane here I'll measure what? 63. Right? And I'll make it form a box. I'll just close it up. And I'll close it up. So to bring out that plane, the front elevation plane, right? And then I measured 56 from here. This 56, I'll just take that up to. You can see that. Now the next thing is we're given from here to here in the diagram to be what? 15, right? So I'm going to measure 15 on my meter rule. So this is from here, this 0 here to this point here is 15. You can see that. And it's ticking. You can see that it's ticking. So I'll just ticken it. You can see that. And also from here to here also is also ticking. So I'm going to ticken it too. Now ticking here too. Now the next thing is from here to here is giving us 12 in the diagram. Both sides is 12. So I'll measure 12 from here, from 0 to 12 here, and from 0 also here to 12 here. And now I can just ticken it. Now ticken it. Right? And now I'll take it upward. This way. And this way. And the height from here to here is given as 5. So I'll just measure the 5. This is 5 here. And I'll just get the 5 here. From here to here is ticking. Right? And from here also is ticking. So I've actually wrote out this here. Now the next thing is this side we have here. So I can just start from the ending here and measure the length here of what? 36, right? From here to here 36. So I'll measure 36 on the meter rule, or I'll just measure 36. You can just from here from 0 is 30, 35, 36, right? If you look at it from here to here 36, you can see that. So I'll place it at the end here, I'll mark. So that is 36. So I'll just ticken it this way from here to this point is 36. Right? And the height from here to here in diagram given to be what? 25. So I'll measure 25 from this point. This is 0. This is 0. This is 10, 20, 25 at this point. So I'll ticken it from here to here 25. Right? So I can just easily bring this one down. And I'll close here up just as is shown in the diagram, and I'll also close here up too. You can see that. Then the next one is just from here to here is given to be we'll have 36 also from here to 36. Automatically here to here 36 because I automatically took the entire plane, so I don't have to measure 36. But let me just show you. If you work with this method to make it easier, so we have I can just measure my 36 from the center, right? So where is the center of this figure here? This is the center here. Let's see. Center of 36 is given to be 0, that is 18. So this 18 here. That's the center of that figure. Let me just put my center line this way. That's okay. So from here to this point should be 36. So let's see. You have 0. So measure the 6 to that point. So from 0 to 10, 20, 30, and what 36 at this point. So I'm going to tick in from here to here. Right? Can you see that? Can you just take in my measurement and see from this point to this point, right? Should be from here to here. You can see that? The same thing. So what are we doing? We're joining from here down here because from here to here is joined. We're just replicating it. So I'll just join this to this point. You can see that? And I'll join the other point here to this point. You can see that? And the last but not the least, we have center lines. We are given that from this point to this point is a circle. So we are given the internal diameter of that circle to be 22. So you just measure 11 on your meter rule. You measure 11 from 0 to here is 11, right? And you place it at the center. You mark to the left 11, to the right 11, and I can easily bring this out this way with my dotted line. I see that is just copy and paste to my dotted line. You can see that. So now we also have another one again, which is given to be this, right? So the same measurement, you get the center of this figure and you measure the diameter is 12, you have 6. So if I get the center of that figure, which will be, if we make 56, then that will give us 28. The center of 56 from here to 56. So if I get the center, which is 28, from 0 to 28, let's do it here. From 0 to 28 is 20, 28 is here. That's the center. And the circle has a radius of what? Diameter of 12, meaning radius of what? Of 6. So I'll just measure 6 on my meter rule. 0 to 6. Right? And I'll place it at the center here. I'll mark to the left 6, to the right 6. That will now be where I'm going to draw this way. Dotted line, hidden line. So this is also me that is a circle, a symmetrical object there. So we have successfully reproduced this figure here. So this is what they wanted to actually do, not this. I'm using drawing this to show you that this is what you see when you're looking from this side, right? You're only looking at that particular edge there. This is what you're going to see. Are we together? Now the next thing is the plan. If you are drawing in first angle projection, after the elevation comes what? The plan. Are we good? So let's see what we're going to see in the plan. So this is what you're going to see, looking at it from the top, right? That's what you see when you're looking at it from the top. You're seeing this circle, you're seeing this, which is this here, and you're seeing this two circle, which is this two circle, and this line you see it as a straight line. Then this hidden line you're seeing here means there's a through in here, right? So this is what you see. So I'm going to draw this plan at this point here. So what I'll do is I'll just reproduce this. I will generate the lines from this point or this point, because you can get your elevations to get those planes. Yes, you see that? So we'll just take a reference line at this point. And from here, this line, after I've drawn this line, the thickness, the height of the plan will be what? This point from here to here, and that will be what? 75. So I'm going to measure 75 from this point here. 75. This is 75 here. Right, so let's take that up and see what will happen. 75. 75 from here, 0, 75. That's what we have there. So I will just close that up this way. Then do the next one. $75. So this is a plane from the plan, looking at it from the top, right? So what we'll just do is we can just easily project all these points down. And what I've showed you earlier that you're seeing from here, that is this figure here, right? That is what you'll be seeing. So let's move that and see how it goes. Right? So I'm coming. So you just project this outward this way. Here. Right? And what we're going to see when we look at this side here, and this is what we're going to see, right? We know very well that from this point to this point is thickened, from here to here is thickened, right? And also from here to here is also what is thickened, right? Even the end here too is also thickened, so I'm going to thicken it. All good. Now the next thing is, at this point too, we have a line that is coming from this side, which is this line here. So I'll just measure the half of 75, which is 37.5. Measure 37.5 on your meter rule. If you look at this, it's 37.5. Now place it here, and I'm going to mark. That is the center of 75. Right? So I'll just draw this way. So the thickness from here to here is 10. So we'll measure 5 each, like I showed you earlier. So I'll measure 5 each. Let me just do that here and see. So this is 0, and this is 5 and 5, and that gives us 10. And I'll just draw a straight line from this point that I measured 5. Right, so let's do that again. 5 each. From 0. So I have this 2 5 here. So let's take it there. You draw a faint line first, and draw another faint line first. You can see that. Now the next thing is, I can actually close here up this way. Right, just from here to this point. Stop. Then here, stop. Are we good? Now the next thing is, I'll do the same thing. The thickness from here to here is 36, right? So I can just measure 18, half of it 18. Just like I showed you earlier in the video. I just measure 18. This 10. From 0 to 1 is 10, it's 18 here, right? So I don't have to disturb myself. Once I have my elevation, I'll just project this point down here. And I'll just project this point down. So this is what we have here. So I'll just simply do that 18 that I measured on my meter rule here. This is 18 here. from 0 to 18, right? From 0, this is 18 here. Are we good? And I'll place it at this center point here. I'll mark up 18 and what? And 18. Then I'll just close it up and I'll tick in it. But not really ticking, I'm drawing what? A circle. I'm drawing what? A circle. So I'll just project the center line. So it's on this center line, I'm going to construct a circle. Just place it at this point. It's still 18, right? And draw this. I'm seeing this as a circle this way, and we will not be seeing this part because of this circle. It's cutting this through from here, and we're going in through this way. Wonderful. We're going. Now what I actually do, I brought this one backward because of it should correspond with this line here, right? So what I'll just do is from here, I'm going to draw a line from this point to move from here straight down to this point, and the line from here to move from here straight down to this point, and I'll just close it up. Why am I closing it up? Because this side here, and look at what we have here, it's closed up. So the next thing is there's another circle inside, and the circle has a radius of from here to here, which is 11. So I'll just take the radius and I'll place it here, and I'll draw. This is the circle that we have here. Now the next thing is we have another circle, which is this circle here. So if I should just get the center of this line this way, right, and I measure 75, that is 27.5 to the left and to the right of this 22 and a half, right? If you look at the diagram very well, discover that from this center to this center is what is 45, right, as shown in the diagram. Then this is half of it will be 22 and a half. If I measure 22 and a half on my meter rule, is 10, 21, 22 and a half, somewhere around here, and I'll place it at this point. I'm going to mark up and down, meaning that from here to here is about 45. So that is where I'll now take the radius of my circle, which is 11, right, 11, and I'll place it here, and I'm going to draw the circle, right? I'm going to draw what? Circle, and I'll come here to, I'm talking about 11 from here to here. Now come here to, I'll do the same thing. Right, and so this is what you'll be having. There's still more. That is not just all. There's an hidden line that I drew here. So I'll just, from this point, this is the hidden line that we're having here. On this point, the hidden line we're having here. I'll draw the hidden line here to show that there's a true, as I showed you in the diagram here. Right, so this is what I'm replicating here. I'm not doing anything new. I'm just taking what I've seen and putting it here. Right here, you just use your pencil and your ruler with your compass. You don't have to construct any alternate method in order to get what? Your circle. So this is what we have here when you're looking at it from the top. Now the next thing is the end elevation. What will you see looking at it from this side? Right, what are you going to see? And let's see what we will see. So this is what we have looking at it from this side. Is that again? We'll be seeing this looking at it from this side. All this. when you've drawn the end view, this circle here, you will not see them looking from here. That's why I'm using hidden line. But one thing you need to know is that the circle is at the center and there are spaces in the center 5 meters up. That's why the circle is just touching here. This is where it ends. Then this hidden line you're seeing is this line you're seeing that is hidden inside. There's a true end. Now I'm putting a hidden line. Then this hidden line you're seeing here is this circle inside that we cannot see. So I'm drawing the hidden line. Then we have, you see a circular object like a straight line from a distance. So this is what you're going to see when you're looking at it at the end, right? So I'm going to reproduce this figure. I'm going to draw it in the orthographic view. Remember, you don't have to do all this. What you just actually need is this and the other guy. This is just giving you a better insight of what you're going to be seeing, right? So what I'll just do is I'm going to draw my 45-degree from the center point here. Right? Let's take that out. Then I'll project all these lines to the end there. This will come here. Right? I need the plane and this will come here. So let's just do that and see. So let me take that up. Let's take that up from this point. Right, and this point too. So I'll close it up. And this is the plane that we have here. From this point, this point, this point, and this point is a plane, right? So I'll just get this. Now I'll get this out. So whatever I want, I actually produce them there. So what I know very well is all these lines here are ticking. So I can just tick in those 4 points here, you see. So from here to here is ticking. From here to here is also what ticking. So I'm just replicating what I have here. Then this line you see here, which is this line, is hidden. So I'm going to draw my hidden line. Right? And similarly, the center of this is this. And let's draw this out this way. And draw this out this way. Then I'll project them up. In here. Then from here. Right? So you notice it. This is also so taking this point here from here to here, the straight line. So it will actually, let me bring this out first. Let's bring this and this, and I take it up this way and this way. So I'll just close it up. I'll stop here and stop here. Now close the rest up. Right? And close it up. In here too. Then here to here. Then here to here. So what does again? The hidden line, which is this circle, I'll project it up, and from here also project this up. And I'll take it up. And this will be hidden as shown in the diagram I showed you earlier. Inner circle, then taking here, then what is remaining this circle, so I can just easily project them up there. So from here you just come touch here, and you come touch here. So if I should project it up, this means here will be hidden. So stop here, and the next one, this means here will be hidden, and here. So I'm going to do the other one too. Touch here, touch here, and I'll take it up. This will be hidden, and this to be hidden. This is what we have. We have successfully reproduced the orthographic projection. You don't really need this. What you actually need is this, and this. And the reason I'm giving this much space here is because of this diagram. I don't want it to intersect with this diagram. So always better to get 10 mm up, 10 mm down, 10 mm to the left and to the right, so these guys can be platform. Anyhow you want to do it. Is that taken now? So this is the orthographic projection of this given view that you've seen here. So if you actually find this video helpful, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and also share the video. Thanks for watching.